Now, I'm pretty sure you know what SpongeBob SquarePants is. So, I just want to let you know that I love the series. And I don't want it to end just yet. The show premiered in 1999 and is still going on to this day. It's one of the longest running cartoons out there. Also, for those of you who do like the show just like me, I'm pretty sure that you may respect my opinion. Anyway, this is Cartoon Game Girl, and I would like the show, if it were ever to end at some point, here is what I would like to see in a finale. Now, I want to mention that some of these, in fact, probably like almost all of these, I guess, might be kind of against the creator's rules. But my theory is that maybe the creator just wanted people to wait until the series finale, until all these revolutions would happen. So, that's just me. But please respect it, and just please respect that I am just wanting to make everyone feel happy. Because that's just what I think. Anyway, here we go! One thing I would like to see is SpongeBob finally knowing how to drive well and getting his boating license. Now, when it comes to SpongeBob learning how to drive and getting his license, that's kind of a downer, because as the series progressed, Mrs. Puff seemed to have a complete hatred over SpongeBob, but a lot more deeper than Squidward's hatred for him. To the point where she wanted him to die at some point. And, well, SpongeBob was kind of considered to be almost like one of the most dangerous beings ever to be encountered by her. And Squidward, of course. And pretty much a lot of other jerks out there. But the thing is, SpongeBob's not like that. He's a cute, lovable character who just wants to make people happy. The reason for this is because some people think he's just a kid. I don't think he's a kid. He is a young adult who just has a childish personality, but at the same time has a more mature personality that is often triggered whenever he wants to be responsible. The thing is, if SpongeBob does not get his license soon, he'll just, well, end up being one of the worst people out there who wants to be completely destroyed. I just really think he has to get his license. He has to get his license immediately. So that's why I think that when the show ends, he will finally get his license and he will finally succeed, and everybody, including Mrs. Puff, will love him! Of course, I'm pretty sure she does love him. But SpongeBob just has his limits. Please let everyone know that. And speaking of a hatred for SpongeBob, it's time for my next idea, which is Squidward being nice to SpongeBob. Squidward is known to dislike him, but deep down, I think he does like him. He's just too scared to show it. So, in episodes that involve like SpongeBob and Squidward trying to work together, we find out that he actually does kind of like him. It's kind of nice to see SpongeBob's next door neighbor actually succeed. He just needs to show it a little bit more. So I guess at the end of the series, he will. He'll just burst out saying, "I like you, SpongeBob." That's what I think is amazing. In fact, at the end of the second movie, he ends up saying, "You're okay in my book." And that was just very, very sweet. Then we have Mr. Krabs' relationship with Plankton. Now, I understand the show doesn't necessarily have actual continuity in it, which is kind of a downer because of, being a wacky comedy show that doesn't really care about what's, real and what's not. But I feel like that the series should end with Mr. Krabs and Plankton actually reuniting their friendship and actually being friends again. And Plankton will actually be very, very nice. He won't be evil anymore. He'll just be a nice guy. I don't think he's a villain. I think he's just an anti-hero who just wants what's best for him. And Mr. Krabs may be greedy, and he can get a little bit nasty sometimes. But I think he just needs to learn that people need to have more respect than just him. So that's why the two need to reunite their friendship at the end of the series. And finally, something that is probably the biggest one of all. Now, this goes all the way back since the very beginning. Did you know that Sandy was supposed to be SpongeBob's love interest? But it was shot down by Hillenburg because he says that SpongeBob is asexual, as a romantic partner wouldn't really fit his comedic personality. Well, the thing is, even in season 1, SpongeBob did seem to have feelings for Sandy, and Sandy seemed to have feelings for SpongeBob as well. In fact, a very interesting thing to note is that there was a short where SpongeBob surprises Sandy with flowers, revealing that SpongeBob actually does have a crush on her. So, if that's the case, I think Sandy is SpongeBob's girlfriend. And if she is, that would make everybody happy. I mean, it's better than any relationships I've seen. Like, it's better than SpongeBob with Pearl, and it's better than Sandy with Larry. So, by the way, Larry and Pearl make a good couple, by the way. That's all I wanted to point out. Anyway, I want to see SpongeBob and Sandy get married together. They have to get married in the final part of the series. That would be cute. To me, they are a couple, and make them officially romantic partners for the rest of their lives. I'm pretty sure everyone else will like that. But that's just my opinion. If you disagree with me, please just don't take it seriously. I just feel like the series needs to end with a nice romantic wedding between the sponge and the squirrel. So, that's all I would like to see in a series finale of SpongeBob SquarePants. So, what do you think of these? Can you come up with other ideas? Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Bye!